He was 5'1", 5'2".
He's my build.
He must have got it from then. That's where we've got it from, not smoking, from your dad.
Yes.
And your mum was small and all?
She was only just like me.
And you're what? You're only 5.
Your grandmother.
Stand up tall?
Is like me.
Oh, am I taller than me now? Yours was bigger than me. Just twisted the hair as well. So you're about 5'1" then now?
I'm 5'2".
Oh, are you now? Tell us what your house is like.
I lived in 144, the Curtain Yard.
144.
The Curtain Yard.
The Curtain Yard.
High Street West.
In Sunderland?
Yeah.
Where's that then? Is that over another
High
side?
Street West.
Where's that?
Just down the...
How Sean ever do when he used to play the chambers? Yes, down there.
Oh, right. And what did your mum do?
Well, she had to work hard to keep us.
What did she work as?
She used to go down the South Docks and pull barrel loads of slabs from the South Docks.
Slabs of what?
Wood.
Wood?
Mm-hmm.
From the docks? What was
Yeah.
that for? What was it used for?
And it was brought up into the coal place, and it was sawed and chopped and bundled into sticks. Bundles of sticks.
Was that Nordstrom's?
Nostrums?
Back at Villiers Street, man.
Oh, sorry.
We sold coal, tuppence halfpenny a stone.
Tuppence halfpenny.
2.5
Tuppence
halfpenny.
halfpenny.
Aye.
What's that then in?
A stone, 2 stone for 5p.
2 stone for 5p.
Aye.
What, as in the actual weight? Or we're talking not just like that?
A stone of coal for tuppence halfpenny.
Right. So 2 stone was 5 and one stone was tuppence halfpenny.
Aye.
And what's tuppence halfpenny? 2.5 pence. Right. 2.5p.
Then we used to sit for hours chopping and bundling the sticks, ready for a Friday morning.
Well, what happened on Friday morning?
I used to have to go and get a barrow, a loan of a barrow, stock the barrow up with the sticks, and go along past the door.
You had the dole in them days?
Yeah, past the door, and sell them to offices and houses. We had customers, 5 bundles for a shilling.
Well, this is the wood.
The sticks, bundles of sticks.
5 bundles
of sticks for a shilling.
And what's a shilling then? 10 pence.
No, 5.
No.
Oh, right. So you've got a tuppence halfpenny and a shilling. So you took so half the time you worked selling coal.
And then we sold coal.
And then the other half the time you worked at the docks, bringing the wood down.
Bringing the wood up from the docks.
Bringing it up from the docks, chopping it up.
Putting it and chopping it up.
Where did you saw it?
In the bloody coal place.
In the coal place?
Aye, well, we had the coal.
Right. What was that then? Was it like a mine?
No.
Was it the house?
No, it was just like a big stone building where you put tons and tons of coal and you had big proper scales to weigh them.
What was it called?
Eh?
Can you remember what it was called?
Just now it was in back of Villiers Street.
Right,
Then I used to have to go to Doris school.
Coal school?
So I could get 5 shillings off the parish, what is now called the DHSS.
The parish?
Was called the parish sometimes.
What, the dole was?
Poverty.
Yeah, everything was means tested.
Means tested. Well, I've put means test. 5 shillings. The
means test.
Means test.
Yeah, and you have to be desperate, really, really.
You had to go to the Doris school when you before you could get that to keep you.
So the DHSS, which was called the parish in them days.
The means test.
And You had to have a means test and then
That's the means test. The poverty line, below the poverty line, man.
You know where today you automatically have social security if you don't have income.
Well, you told us everything.
And you know, and say that wasn't the case.
So you had to prove that you were below the poverty line, and if you did not, then
You had to go to school before you got at the Dole school. A week.
you had to go to Doris school.
When you were 14.
When you were up until you were 14.
My mother had to keep me till I was 14. There was no, what do you call it? No, family allowance and out then.
Right, so what did you learn at Doris school and what did the teacher? Can you remember any teachers?
Not very much.
Not very much.
We have a good head for love, don't you?
I can run the catalogues well.
No, to be fair, you've got a good grounding in arithmetic and reading.
And I had your ma and Barry.
So when did you leave home?
When you were first married.
When I was first married,
That's what you need to know, yeah. Give her the details.
I was never away from home. I used to come down at 9 o'clock in the morning, come back at 5 at night, and say to me own house.
Well, so even after you left home, you used to go back to your mother's?
I used to come every day.
Oh, how old were you when you left home then? How old were you when you left home then?
I never left home, Sarah.
Well, you must have, because you were here.
Watch it. Instead of doing that, tell her when you first got married, before me, before us, before old Ken even. When you first got married is what she needs to know.
I was married when I was 17, 1937.
And you and him had a house?
Same harbour. It's same harbour. Same harbour.
Is that his name?
No.
What's his name?
John Robert Burrell. Just put John Burrell.
John Burrell. And he was a pitman?
I had 3 children.
Boys.
3 boys. John, Kenneth, and Frederick.
What did you do there?
What
did you do at the shipyard?
I used to help the labourers with the cement, pull the pails of cement up on the ship while they were doing the holes out.
Pulling cement up?
Pails of cement, aye.
Oh, pails, like buckets. Pails, buckets, I remember. It's all going back to us now. And what did they do with the cement on the ship? What did they do with the cement on the ship?
Cement the holes. The little holes in the ship.
Oh.
Then I turned to barmaid.
You were a barmaid?
Yeah.
Did you like that one, did you?
Aye.
Ah. Did you have to wear... Did you have to wear a saucy top?
I was barmaid then.
Where were you barmaid at?
What did they call it? The 3 Crowns, I think they called it, in High Street.
And at this point you still got the 3 boys? And you're living with your mum? And
then I worked for...
How are you working when you've got... How are you working when you've got the kids as well? Tommy who?
The Laburnum. Tommy Cairns was the manager. The Laburnum.
The Laburnum? What's that like?
It's a pub. And I worked in what do you call that? Pub back up in Bedford Street. It was the side street.
Didn't you work in the Ford Hotel? Didn't you work in the Ford Hotel?
The Ford Hotel and all. I would do the other one. Oh,
wouldn't you need the
just aside there.
The wages rather than the names of the places?
So what did you do then?
I'm trying to think of the Just outside where the road used to be.
So it was what it was like, because I don't even know all the details of like what you done. Just tell us what you thought of it.
I enjoyed it. I loved it.
What did you do?
Sirs.
An hour, but
Pints.
I know that.
Gin, whiskey.
Do you have a bit? Do you have a bit?
No.
So where was John and Fred then? With your
I
mum?
looked after them.
Oh, right, I see. And how much money did you get?
Oh, you're probably asking me, Sarah.
Good money or not?
I got good pay in them days.
Yeah. So was that bit good then?
Then I worked in a fish shop. Say road in Burrell. Hey, good.
Oh, was
And I
that
worked in the fish shop here, in Front Road, for Jimmy Joblin.
Right.
Then after that I just gave up.
And did what?
I just gave up.
She does now.
That was it.
I just gave up.
Right, that was the
No, I'm caring for the sick.
end of that. Well, that's what you're doing now.
Aye.
Where'd you do that? Where'd you do that at, lad?
Eh?
Where'd you do that at, lad?
Well, she's taken on responsibility of Aunt Nora.
I've took responsibility of our Harry's wife because she has nobody.
So she's related to us.
Yeah.
Aye, she's a sister-in-law.
To who? You? Mm-hmm.
And I've looked after her for 8 months. And now she's in residential care.
Mm-hmm. Is that how you mean to say today then? And she's not there?
Aye.
So what do you do? Take her
I
food
go
up?
up and visit her 2 or 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had her out twice.
Where'd you take her?
Here.
Oh, you
Brought
bring her
out
down.
twice, aye. And a friend.
Mm-hmm.
What else you want to have?
Brothers and sisters?
Eh?
Brothers and sisters? Your brothers and
Yes.
sisters?
I've only got 2 left now. There's this dead Sarah.
And where are they?
Eh?
Where are they?
One lives at Seymour, Eva.
Eh? She's saying that Seam Harbour thing again.
Seam Harbour.
Aye, she lives at Seymour. She's
Seam
married.
Harbour.
Seam Harbour.
I thought you said Seam Harbour. Seam Harbour. I thought you said it was a phrase before. I'm
And-
roasting it here, you know.
And
You've got the,
Bella
roast
lives
earth
in
up the
10
centre
from
one.
Square.
Who lives
Bella.
there? Who lives in
Eva.
Eva.
So you've got 2 sisters, Eva and Bella.
Remaining.
What about the other ones that aren't with us? We've got Harry.
There's Harry,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
Tony,
Mm-hmm.
and John.
And just bloody hell. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Aye, they're all dead.
7.
Oh, bar that one. He's not.
7.
Younger on it.
Oh, and Biley and all.
Who?
Biley and Sally. Aye.
Bailey.
Violet.
Violet and...
Sarah. That's what they called her, Sarah. Sarah Jane.
Well, I've got a great... What would it be to me?
Sarah
Yeah,
Jane.
but I didn't know that. I just know it's from.
They deceased them. Bar that one. There's
And
only one that's living.
Eva and Bella's alive
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Aye.
So, do you still see him then? Jimmy?
No, I've never seen. He's never spoke to me for
Just funeral.
Oh, from being 21. So how long is that since?
Um,
The only
50
time I
years.
expect is when you don't was...
And what about these two? What about Eva?
Ava lives at the Harbourman. I never see her.
The same Harbour miles away, like, is it?
No, that's a canny way away, but the only one she visits is Bella.
And where's Bella? You still see Bella,
She
don't
lives
you?
in Prom Square, young
She
Bella.
lives up here.
You still see Bella, didn't you?
Eh?
You still see Bella, didn't you?
Oh, I've seen her today.
Do you get to see her the most?
Once a week.
So how come you don't see Jimmy then, with him being your brother?
He lives at Farrington, but we've never had nothing to do with each other, man.
Why? Did you just have a feud?
No, it's a bit like how Alan and you two, you don't keep in touch as much as you should. So you tend to lapse and...
And what about the others that aren't alive anymore? What about Sarah Jane?
Oh, she thought a lot about us, and so did that one. That one, Violet, never was aware. She loved your grandfather. God.
So what about Tony then?
Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tony lived at Silksworth. The only time I seen them was when this one and this one, and they used to come to me ma's every dinner time from work for their dinners. And my ma used to make our dinner every day.
Yeah.
And they used to come every day. That's how I seen them.
So you saw those
They weren't
two
married.
at your mum's?
But
They weren't married?
But they were married, but they still came to your nan's for their dinners every day.
Every day?
Every working day.
Is that Asbury?
What about John?
Aye, it's...
What about John? No?
Oh, I used to see him. He was scaring him, John. You know that.
What's that?
No,
No,
he was the black sheep.
Black
if you like.
sheep of their family.
And all years, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9 years all lived in a 6-bedroom house.
Aye.
Tell us what your house was like and what was your city like and stuff like that.
Well, your nan's furniture was really old-fashioned.
We had a
Piano. We had a piano. We
Did
had
you?
a special room.
Were they quite posh then?
No,
We had a
special room.
special room, and there was a piano in.
A parlour and a special room, or is a parlour a
No,
special
that's
room?
what the parlour is.
She had so many bedrooms, Sarah.
So you got a parlour, which is a special room, and in your parlour you had a
She had
piano.
a scullery.
Oh, Sean's learning to play piano.
She had a scullery. And our sitting room, she would let anybody run in it. With the high polished tables and the old-fashioned sideboards and one thing.
I used to go in.
And everything just had to be so. What?
Yeah.
I remember the boy with the cherries.
But there was a chap used to come from some country place, they called him Johnny Somerville, and he used to come through on a weekend and he used to make that piano talk. He used to make it talk.
To make it talk, what do you mean?
He used to have the windows wide open, and the music blasting out. Them days never come back, Sarah. Not like it is now. You can't even walk the street. You can't even go down on the bus without you getting brick tossed at your head.
Yeah.
But no, when I lost my mother, I lost the best friend I ever had. And our last words was, "God help you, Annie, and your bells." When I'm not here, and our words came true, because I've been on the bottom all the days of my life, but it's changed just lately.
Yeah. How has it changed then? Do you feel? How would you feel it's changed then?
Well,
Just feel better about everything.
I'm getting on.
Getting sorted out and that.
Aye. And if I went out, it's on you. And I don't see any of mine from 1 week's end to another.
I know the feeling.
William, I was on the phone.
Shut up, man.
I phoned him and he says, "Hey, Nipper, what do you want, like?" I says, "I didn't want an out." He says, "God, I've never seen you for weeks and weeks and weeks." I says, "It's you first to come and see me, not me. Come and see this."
Yeah.
Well, I'm not done it. I can sit there with my legs up and watch the telly. Now I'm not beside the place.
Best way to be, you know, isn't it?
Eh?
Best way to be, you know.
Right. I mean, I've got full and plenty, and it's terrible to say it, because they're not happy.
Who's that?
They're not happy.
Who? Bella?
And then they're not happy. They're not. And every time I come up there, oh, gee, mate, there's a fucking bar roll on, Jesus. Oh, have you come? You should have been here. When all the wind is out, I says, well, there's no to stop Marky from bringing you down there. Or I says, you never bother, do you?
I was just going to do that to him.
Gordon.
10, it's been 2 hours since you...
Gordon.
We're going to, we should
can I ring the bell?
Lucky's have been shutting. I can't just sleep fast, so...
Oh, they're only telling me for the blocking session. We'll fix them up on the way back, man, at the station.
Oh, the petrol station.
Yeah.
Open.
Right, what did you like to do? What was your favourite thing when you were young?
I'll still at your nan.
What was your favourite thing that you liked to do when
Yeah,
you were
well,
young?
are you alright?
Your favourite thing
Favourite thing?
that you liked to do?
Well, it's...
I wanted to be on the...
I was going to say,
Empire.
take something to
What I would like.
off the bed to sleep the lights on.
What's the Empire like?
What I like now, passion free frocks on.
You know what you need for school, you've got to
And
write
it
your nan on
was
the door.
Tony the Dan to do with Carol Levis.
Has there been any phone calls?
With Carol Levis? It
Aye.
was Carol Levis?
Yes, to her, just
I know how to
be
Carol
ready
Levis.
for bed.
Tony, your brother?
Okay.
Aye, we just
Be
come
back as soon as you can.
Aye. The singing page boy. Tony
Hey?
Clark.
Well, is that your brother?
But yeah,
Aye.
I'll see you when we get back.
Tony's small like
Bye-bye, Pet.
Aye. He travelled all the way.
It was Carol Levis, and was she some sort of talent? Oh, hey, well, what's he called? Carol for?
Carol Levis.
There's a man. He was famous for spotting talent.
And he ended up spotting your Tony, and then your Tony became a singing page boy.
He worked at the Hard Rock as page boy.
What's the Hard Rock? Hotel?
The Hard Rock Theatre. It's not
Theatre?
down now.
Theatre?
Aye, oh, it's not down now. It's a freezer shop now, Sarah.
Yeah, poignant that bit, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
What did you write that for?
That's just short of it. She's got to write it down properly.
I've got to, just taking notes so I know where everything is on the tape. That's what you wanted to do in the pretty dresses and
When I was 8.
the legs and all that.
They used to advertise for chorus girls for the Empire years ago. And the Burrell got old photos to great ones. Jesus God. Maybe we both down, we free machine, Jesus. I think Bella's got that photograph.
I wish you would get them off.
Yeah, I should get some photos and I might go do with some.
Because I can get copies taken off them. And she can have them straight back.
Best to do them now before they're all lost. Before you ever see them again.
I mean, I've got a few of Anthony. I've got them from Anthony being a baby, but I've got none of her.
I've got wireless tunes here, but I'm not.
No, I mean,
I've got a one who's little.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
yeah.
We're now coming back over there now, aren't you?
Eh?
Because we never had a camera.
There's our Sean.
Alan.
Oh, Alan, and there's our Sean.
Yeah.
That's our Turk and Steph. There's Kenny.
That's Anthony there.
Aye.
Yeah. What about me granddad then now?
Grandad.
Yeah, me mum's.
He didn't work, he was on the door. Your grandad.
Was he? Did he have
spend
to...
the best part of his time up in
Did he have to prove himself to be below the poverty line still when he was on his own?
Oh, wait a minute, no.
Everybody was, man.
Oh, right.
You know, used to have to come on the lines for coal when she was pregnant.
How come she had a piano then and she was doing that?
Eh?
How come she had a...
Because she worked hard and she saved.
Oh, I see. So it was possible to make something of yourself if you had the inclination, if you tried.
I mean, she had to work hard, Sarah. We all had to.
What about your, he died, didn't you, when you were 8? Did he work then, your dad?
He wasn't working, All I remember, I came home from school. Wanting the time at 11:45.
Wanting to know the time?
No, coming from school, we didn't.
You did?
And he died at 11:45.
Oh.
And he was only 30-year-old, you know.
Why did he die then? Why did he die?
He died of silent pneumonia.
Silent pneumonia?
Yeah.
You've had that? What is it?
All right. Pleurisy and that's a killer.
Ooh. And that was in 1928?
It was
Tell us about...
He died in
28?
1930. 1930, Sarah.
Tell us about what it was like in the war then.
Oh, the war?
Yeah.
I was bombed out in the war. Shut up, why?
That's what she wants to know.
These are the things I want to know. I want to know the good written, novel writing stuff.
When they what they call it? Bombs,
The buzz bomb?
God.
Buzz bomb?
God. It hit the Victoria and it come.
The B-1 bombers?
I forget the name of them. Oh, they were serious.
Flying bomb.
And then it hit the Victoria Hall.
Victoria Hall?
Aye. Oh, they may very bit.
So what was it like anyway? What was it like?
Road.
What was it like to you? Where were you?
Where
were you when the war
When the bomb
started?
dropped, it came right through the house and into the woman's next door, and I was crunched up in bed, but he with the 3 lads, because they weren't born then.
Oh, your brothers? Or you...
Me? She wasn't born then.
Right, I
The
get
2
you.
lasses weren't born either.
Fred and John and...
I had a hole like that.
Ken.
In the wardrobe.
In the wardrobe?
Aye.
You got a bomb in the wardrobe?
That's the shrapnel.
The shrapnel.
Oh.
Aye.
What, made a hole in your wardrobe?
Aye, we were all bombed out. Hey, God. I would like to live through another one. God's truth.
When was the First World War?
1914. Was it? What was that one from 1914?
So it was the Second World War, 1945?
Yes. 39 to 45.
39 to 45.
Where were you when the war ended?
Where was I?
Can you remember where you were? Yeah, still hiding under the bed with Ken and John and...
No, she was expecting me then.
I was expecting her in 1945, so I was
So when the war ended,
I was in...
you were at your mother's?
No, I was at...
Padgate Road?
Padgate Road.
Oh, right.
No, you weren't, Mum.
I was.
You weren't.
Oh, no. No, she was born in a little room in the back of Hillier Street, in Nile Street.
Hillier Street?
Nile Street.
Nile Street.
Aye.
You remember all your street names, didn't you? So how did you meet my granddad then? You were married to that John Burrell?
Aye.
And then he up and left?
He had 6 bands, him.
6?
6.
3 with you and 3 with...
No, 6 with this other woman.
All right, 6 with somebody else and 3 with you. So you had 9?
I hadn't got 9.
No, he had 9.
He had 9. God knows how many more.
So he up and left. he up and left. He up and left and took with him everything, leaving you and 3 boys to have to go back to your mother's in what street? What street was your mother's in?
Nile Street.
Nile Street. So you and 3 boys went back to Nile Street. Then how did you meet my granddad from there?
Because I had a house up in Broome Street.
You got a house in Broome Street?
Yes.
Of the council?
I never know what be the council, Sarah.
No, in them days, there were landlords, Sarah. You went to a
private landlord? Right. Right.
So you went...
And that's where I met your grandfather. Oh.
What, in that street or... In that street? In that time? Well...
Yeah.
Well, how did you meet him though?
He was coming to with friends on the stairheads.
On
he happened to see me.
On the stairhead? What's that?
Duck Dixon's. Duck Dixon's.
Maybe you're going to have to help me translate it a bit, yeah. This is all old English, this. Ye old cider and all that.
Is that his friend you're talking about, Mum?
What's a stairhead?
The top of the stairs.
Oh, right.
End of the stairs?
He lived on one side.
Of whose stairs? Your stairs?
It was flat.
Oh, right. So you had a flat and he had a friend who lived in the same block of flats as you?
Yeah.
And you what? You were putting
And he had a wall that he left on the middle of the road, the middle of nowhere, on the back of a motorbike. Your grandfather.
What did he do?
He was gone for a run out somewhere.
On his motorbike?
On the motorbike. He had this young lad on and he was a diabetic. He had to have this, what do they call it?
Injection. Insulin.
Aye, and he didn't know he hadn't had it. Or he hadn't it for him.
So his blood sugar was too low.
Driving like mad along the bloody A1. And when he looked round, his mates lying on the bloody middle road somewhere.
Oh.
He had to come all the way back.
So how did you meet him then? How did you actually...
Just through coming to the man's on the stairhead.
What, can you remember how you first said hello to him?
I didn't say hello to him.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I was just going about my business,
and then he said hello to you?
And it was the bloke that lived on the stairhead. He says, Johnny's took a fancy to you, I says, has he? And the next time I seen him, he had a boy with him.
I see.
No, you told him.
He was the other one left us for 4 bare walls. He even took the Johnson mate.
Who's this?
Your grandfather. He used to tuck my shoes. shoes. He used to tuck my shoes and plant them so I couldn't get out.
Plant them?
Plant them.
Hide them.
In mud?
No, he used to
hide them.
Put them somewhere.
They were found in the loft. One was in the tank.
What, you found the
You couldn't
shoes?
get washed and done up on a Friday. You used to go mad. You used to say, what are you getting, what you got the pins in for? What are you getting done up for? You're not going anywhere.
So they just not used to grow together then?
Eh?
Just not used to grow together?
And then when I was working in the bars, they used to come and ring the bell.
Oh, when you were...
Anybody in the room.
When
I used to come in, oh dear. My eyes back now, turned out fingers and toes there.
Tell her Sarah when he worked away in Sheffield and he came back and that last holiday back.
Yeah?
The ginger woman.
His wife, you mean?
They wanted to marry him.
Oh,
You had to sort her out. I mean, it was probably at the time it was funny
Aye. While I was lying confined with her, he's with this young lass.
Well, when you were pregnant with my mum?
When I had her, she was just born.